circled around me. I clutched my hell-raising paintbrushes with intent on removing impurities. Because you see, there's no such thing as a perfect circle. Just well-rounded squares and oval ovals. With no delay, world-renowned technicians begin to stage. Purple knuckles twist tainted aerosol cannons bursting flesh into ruby red streaks of magnificence. Etching DNA into brick. Layers of precious plasma cover eager faces, making them glisten with relief. Hollow point razors rip tissue, revealing jagged cages with the contents of life.
Such a
Wabash Avenue. Wabash? Yeah,
and
Avenue.
Fogo was the game, Fogo was the game. Dab 'em up and throw RBs up in the air like that.
Yeah,
Cause we're vulgar and we're black. The Sox, the Lakers, the Clippers. And we said Rockets, and you gonna talk about the Comets? This is your name, the Comets? They suck. And they only play in the summertime. Nobody cares. What is why Joel Osteen kicked them out the arena?
No,
And Boston.
they
said y'all, they kicked them out. They said go to the Toyota Center. Then the Rockets kicked them out too.
The example was already given on what I was talking about.
Exactly.
They have two teams
Nope.
in the same city.
The example was already given.
But Shannon, you knew exactly what he meant.
You got to read in between the lines.
You do.
I'm trying to read in between lines.
No.
I'm telling you, it's a showman's moment on your
Like that. You said that blemish his forehead, blemish his forehead. Get a grip, private. Okay. A breath. Gotcha. Alright. Couldn't help but notice the infrared beam that blemishes adolescent forehead. Get a grip, private. I loosen my grip. Every corpse laid is an American lifetime saved, and every second counts now. Hey, what do you see? Forehead. No. That's the cold shell of a child. When I say too many steps down a terrorist path, the shadow of spirits to look back now, and squeezing that trigger would only save time in the future. Reluctantly, I did. Relief released the muscles in my trigger finger, but soon after, guilt.
And she could be in my heart. But the needle where the opium opens up reminds destroying us.
You make love with needles. I love him in my system. This outrageous admiration of heroism drives in between the two dermises of my scalp, seeks down to dictate my brain. Now I'm hallucinating and I see my bag of life supporting the love we once had.
But the drops drip too fast. I couldn't live under a bridge which caused us to not exist to the people.
Flying away from me with only one working wing.
And my reflections has feathers in the cracks which ooze the blood of our used revenge.
And I catch myself.
And I try to catch up with the heat from her falling burns my skin. And although leaving will cause a dagger in her heart,
This new Juliet traded blades for needles, for there was no more poison on his lips to drink.
why can't she see that I'm her Romeo who only wants to prevent her gushing bloody soul from the wounds she inflicted on herself?
I'm made of steel.
She always thought that heart-shaped dent on her chest was meant to be there.
I used to lay hollow and lifeless beneath him, almost to the point of rusting.
But I couldn't be the can of oil to revive her emotions.
Being on the highway causes everything to seem more golden.
And the yellow brick road are a different path to our lives. My silhouette had burned a hole in the curtain where I couldn't live behind anymore.
My ruby red slippers I held so precious, I traded for poppy fields to keep me closer to us.
Our love seemed plastic and surrounded by the core of narcotics.
When us was traded for eyes.
Now the only smoke I inhale is the smog of the fireplace of my cozy condo. But I still think of you. Despite all these years sober, I still feel this itch crying down my skin.
This tingling, itching sweat of craving cries out for help.
For you, I'm more addicted to nicotine, more attractive than STDs. You were the dust of our dark angel.
Fumes still blowing in my ear. How I wish I could see the light on the other side.
But she stays resides under the bridge with the rat-infested murky waters
Please, just
of
one
sewage.
more. My heart aches with the thought of you not placing the belt around my arm.
Just hug me and strangle me with your tenderness of your crystallized hands. I give in. Destroy my insides and cock opiates into my esophagus.
Regurgitate responsibilities and hold down pharmaceuticals. Let's
My life. Linger. Dilate my eyes, have my red arteries blister. Be my withdrawal.
inject the poison of all snakes in the world as long as I'm shivering with you for just one
Last hit. This pathetic life is not worth living without you.
Get closer to her. Good.